Hello, welcome back. Today is day 22 of our packet. Packet number 3, second day 22 of our packet. Okay, and today you're working with number bonds. Okay. Now, if you're working with the packet, you will be working with the dots, circling your dots, and then filling in to make your number bond. Okay. If you're working on the Google Classroom, you'll be moving your little dots over to show your difference in your dots, okay? You have red and yellow dots if you're working on the computer. But for those that are working with the package, you'll be circling your numbers, your dots, and then put them in your diagram. Okay, we're going to do the first one on the board. Okay. So I don't have red and yellow, but I have red and green, okay? So our number bond, we know that the top number is our whole of everything we have. That's the whole, okay? That's everything. So let's count and see how many circles we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 circles. So in our number bond for our big number, we're going to put the number 6, okay? 6 in all. So your big number is all your whole of what you got. Okay? And then on our paper, you might come up with different numbers if you do it different ways. Okay? So we're going to start. I'm going to color 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to color 5 red. Okay? So that give me my 5. So how many do I have left? I have 1. So if I color that 1 green, that means that 1 is going to be part, and it goes in the second block, okay? So I have my 5 plus my 1, and when you add them together, you get your 6, okay? So let's do one more together. Let's do one more together. Leave our number bond because we're going to use that. Okay. Let's do one more together. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. So right here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 all together. Okay. So what we're going to put up in our big number box is going to be our 7. Because we have 7 all together. Okay. So now, this time we're going to use our green. But you can, it's there, as long as it come up with whatever and whatever equals 7, you may have different numbers. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. I could do 4, or I could do 5. So I'm going to do 5, okay? Do those 5 in a row. And then if I was just using my paper packet, I'll be circling my 5, okay? Because I used 5. That's what I did. And then the second one, we have 1, 2. How many we have? 2. So we're going to put 2 in that because 5 plus 2 is 7. And so we're going to circle these 2 because these are my 5 and this is my 2. So that's how you're going to work your number packet. Circling your 2 and putting your numbers in. And if you're online, you're moving the dots on the circles and then putting in your number bond. Okay? So that is how you're going to work all of your problems on your sheets. Your first 2. Okay? And this up here. Then here you're going to be using your fruit. It says, how many pieces of fruit do you see? So that means you're going to count all of your fruit. How many pieces do you see? Write at least 2 different number bonds to show different ways to break apart the total. So you got 2 number bonds, and you're going to use all your fruit, and you're going to figure out 2 different ways to do that number bond. Okay? You got small fruit and big fruits. You have apples and strawberries. So it's different ways you can do that. So that's what you're going to do with that one. And then on our last sheet is your fluency sheet. In the fluency sheet, right here you are showing tens and ones. She gave you the number 21. So how many tens do we have and how many ones do we have? Over here you have 21 as well. You have 10 less, 10 more, 1 less, 1 more. Okay? Same things we did last night. Then you're using your number bond. Your number going to be 5. So you have to do your number bonds in your sentences. And then over here, instead of addition, you're subtracting today. Okay? So you're subtracting from and using your 10 frames. So you're going to use this sentence at the bottom to make your 10 frame. Okay? Let me explain that one a little bit. All right, let's start our place value first. Place value. Okay, place value, we have the okay. Then you have tens and ones. We're not going to use the same number you have. We're going to do a different one. We're going to do 23. Okay. All right, how would I show 23? Using our place value. Okay. So we're using our 10 trains. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 2 10 trains. And the 2 tens is 20. It's 10 in this row and 10 in this row. And 10 plus 10 is 20. So they gave us 20 right here because we used 2 10 trains. And how many ones do we have? How many left over right here? 1, 2, 3. So what we have is 2 and 3, which make us our 23. Okay? 2 tens, 3 ones, 23. Okay? So that's not the number you had, but you had a different number. But that's how you work it, okay? So that was your place value. Okay, next we have we have 10 less, 10 more, 1 less, and 1 more. Okay? And we're not going to use the number. We're going to go and let's use our 23 that we used before. She gave you a different number, but we're going to go with 23. Okay? 23. So what's 10 less than 23? What's 10 less? That means 23 minus 10 will give us our 10 less. So what's 10 less? Okay. So that would give us 13 because we took 10 off of that. So that means we took one of those away, one of our 10s away. Okay? So that give us, oops, wrong number, 13. So now let's figure out what's 10 more. 23 plus 10. 10 more, that means we're going to have one more 10 than we have. Our 10 and our place value. So 23 plus 10 would give us 33 because we added 23 plus 10 and it gave us 33. So what's one less? So that's 23 minus 1. So what's 23 minus 1? I mean, I'm taking 1 away from my 1s. That'll give me 22. So what's 1 more? 23 plus 1. What's 1 more? That will give us 24 because we add 1 to the 1s. Okay? So that'll give us 24. And that's how you work your 10, 1 more, 1 less, 10 more, 10 less. Okay? And our next one is going to be our number bond. Okay? Don't forget, I'm not using the same number, so your numbers are going to be different from the numbers I use. So this is number bond. Okay. And this time we're using a circle number bond, and I don't like that circle. The circle number bond, big circles, the little circles. Then we have blank plus blank equals whatever. Then this is going to be subtraction. Okay. Now she gave y'all the number 5. We're going to use, how about using the number, let's use the number 7. We're going to use the number 7. Okay. Because she gave you, on your sheet, she gave you 5. And she also went on and gave you your 3. Because you know you're going to use that 5 and 3. So we're going to use 7. Let's use 4. 7 and 4. So we know 7 is our big number, so that's going to go on our equal on this side. So that's what we want to find out. 4 plus what? Give us 7. So if I had 1, 2, my pen giving out, 1, 2, 3, 4 circles. How many more do I need to make 7? So we know 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we know that 4 plus, this is our 4 right here. And we added on how many more? 3. So 4 plus 3 equals 7. So now we're going to take that addition sentence and going to make it a subtraction sentence. So we know that 7, and we can use the same, we're going to use the same number. 7 minus 4 gives us 3. Or you could say 7 minus 3 would give us 4, using the same sentence. And then you're going to have your number bond, and this is a subtraction number bond. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to put our 4 in, okay, with the black marker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we know we have 4. 4 is a solid number that was up there. And we added in 1, 2, I can't see, let's make them 1, 2. We added in 3. Okay? So when you're doing subtraction, you know you got 7 minus the 4, and you leave with the 3. And let's do that. I did it backwards on here because I did a whole different sentence. Let's switch these around. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to have 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we did 7 minus 4, and I'm taking the red ones away and showing you the black that's left. So 7 altogether minus the 4 leaves us with 3. 7 minus 4 is 3. And that's how you're going to work these two problems at the bottom, using what you get over here for subtraction, and you're filling it in your number line. Okay? So best of luck with your work, and I shall and it's Friday. So I'm going to tell you, have a great weekend if I don't talk to you during the day. And I will see you Monday.